week.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The big story of the week that everybody's talking about, you all are talking about, it's been on your timelines going all crazy. Listen, I'm glad that I missed a lot of this shit. I had a horrible week at work. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And I didn't get a chance. I didn't even get an opportunity to really dig into what the hell niggas was saying on social media until like, I don't know, yesterday morning. And I was like, oh, this is what niggas have been talking about. I'm so glad I missed it. So, from my understanding, Mr. Twitter Fingers Tony Khan is out here wilding again. Is that the case?
Cause
Yep,
he is
that's the
not
case,
he
100%.
is not holding down AEW like Coretta Scott. All right, man. Like he is not holding them down. Like he is not
chill
being
out.
but AEW needs somebody to hold him down. You know what I mean? Like Coretta.
Dang, not Coretta.
Not like
Yo,
Coretta,
she wasn't a prop, man. Hey, she wasn't a prop, man. All right.
Dog, I've never seen somebody just tweet like he's tweeting like Mariah Mills, nigga. Like I don't understand.
Yo, chill.
What is wrong with this nigga? Like, bro, he be tweeting like a bit. And the thing is, like, if somebody would have said something about him, then I can understand. But it's just like a woe is me shit. Like, nigga, like, yo, blood, you're like, shut the fuck up, nigga.
All right, so Jizzle, because you're gonna do too much. You're gonna do too much, Jizzle. So stop talking right now.
Yeah, I was about to go right to it. Yeah, man, was getting into it with USA Network and Jinder Mahal.
So what happened though?
Yeah,
it was unwarranted.
From what I understand happened. From what I understand happened. Right over the weekend. WWE on Fox quote tweeted the Jacksonville Jaguars account when they put the playoff tickets on sale. I think this was like first week in December. They was like, "Yo, playoff tickets on sale." They ain't even clinched.
Like, bro.
And then they lost out as well.
Yeah, you blew it.
So there are no playoff tickets. So WWE,
playoffs?
Yeah, exactly. WWE on Fox tweeted that Kurt Angle meme on the tweet about the tickets. Exactly. You feel me? So when that happens, and then you get to Monday Night Raw, Jinder comes out, second week in a row, popping up. I'm back. I'm doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? I had the world on fire last week. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't do the show without me this time. You know what I'm saying? Came out, interrupted Seth. He gets a world title match. Raj Giri posted a tweet that said, yo, Seth actually defeated Jinder to become the first ever NXT champion. And then the USA Network responds to that and says, hey, what was the cage match rating? That's when Tony Khan said, all right, bro, y'all playing on my top. Y'all playing on my top.
Other tweet.
There's another one.
The tweet about Jinder precedes it. So I'll read it. He said, a double standard. Hook is 28-1, career record on winning streak, calls out the champion, illogical challenge sparks online outrage. Okay. Jinder has totally lost every single match he's been in for the past year, immediately gets a title shot. Where's the rage? AEW Dynamite tomorrow on TBS. And then then USA Network was trying to get cute and they was like, yo, it was a cage match rating. And then this man was like, he quote tweeted USA Network, a moral victory for USA is one more win than world title challenger Jinder Mahal has in the past 364 days, because it's been literally a full year since he won a match. You really put AEW in our place by getting Jinder Mahal in a big TV match on your TV show. Do it more often.
No, that sounds like to me. What about me? What about Raven?
But here's the thing. Why do you give a fuck? Y'all not on the same night.
You're not in the same company. You're not in the same anything, though. This had nothing to do with you. If people was on your head about Hook, guess what? That's fans, nigga. You need to stop acting like a fan and start acting like a goddamn booker and an owner, nigga. Like, this is exactly, I hate giving Graham credit, but this is exactly what he said like 2 months ago, like 3 months ago, nigga. Like, you need to be a fucking leader, dog. Like, they don't need you to be doing this shit right now, because like you have everything that's going on. Like, you got to worry about this nigga Jericho getting punched in his mouth 4 years ago, and then you want to talk about this, like, man, like, and then somebody brought up about like, well, what about when Abaddon got her title shot after not being on TV for a year, and
He said, nah. He said, Abaddon wants some matches.
Yeah, and she won a number one contenders match to get that. They won
some matches.
They won a number one contenders match, and they earned that shit. You know what I mean? So what the fuck? Like, that's all you had to say. Like, well, they won a number one contender match. So what the fuck is you talking about? But you want to get all in your feelings, blah, 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 and then here comes fucking Eric Bischoff's bum ass. You know what I mean?
Yo, that, like, bro, if it's any point where you start making me side with Eric Bischoff, then we got a problem, bro. Eric Bischoff was like, hey, bro, calm down on this shit. Like, bro, what are you doing? And then on top of that, like, bro, this is like, first off, like, you going out of your way to hate on a nigga that's not even in your company. Like, bro, first off, it's giving like, yo, this is the shit that led to WCW closing its doors. I feel like this is like when WCW was like talking about, oh man, like they got that bum ass nigga Mick Foley winning a belt over there. They got that bum ass nigga that we fired, stunning Stone Cold Steve Austin. He fighting at WrestleMania. Who gives a fuck? Like that's what it feels like at this point. It doesn't even feel like sometimes the tongue in cheek jokes from Tony Khan, like when you get on the timeline, that be funny sometimes. Like those are funny as hell sometimes. But this one, it's not like that. It just feels like really feels bitter. You know what I mean?
It gives up bitter baby mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it's okay. He used to love me the same way. Like, come on, man. Like, worry about your own company, dog. Like, you guys are doing all right. This ain't like no Bischoff shit where you just immediately sabotage yourself and then bend over for a racist every year. Like, you know what I mean? This you're just like you're trying, you're just like it was just unnecessary, but and like and then he gets mad when people be on his ass and like, but you did this to yourself. Like you didn't have to say anything. Like Jinder ain't bothering nobody. Like, oh, he's a former, and if you were smart, you'd have did your faction. Like, because Jinder ain't won a match since July 2022. Since I turned 20, since I was 34 years old. You know what I mean? So it's actually 500 and something days since he won a match on TV. If he wanted to be funny, but like it was just unnecessary, dog. And like it was classic. It was classic. It's a classic deflection of you blowing the division to fucking Derrick Henry, who owns you, who still owns you. It has always owned you and will always own you.
Go ahead, Graham.
Graham is raising his hand for our audio listeners.
Yeah, polite.
I'm trying to be. Tony Khan should know better than anybody that at the beginning of the year, your record is wiped clean. You feel me? Ain't that what they did with the AW rankings? It doesn't matter if Jinder Mahal didn't win a match last year. That all starts over January 1st. That all starts
it's a new year. It's a new year. All my bodies are erased, bro.
What are you talking about? You said his wholeness got deleted like Drea. What are you talking about?
It don't count anymore.
Come on, I'm marking that. It's going in a clip. You got me fucked up. I'm out here.
Man, Tony Khan might be Drea. He might be Drea. He locked the AEW women's division in the closet. Went to go party and do book a bunch of tournaments.
No, he's what was Dwight Howard's first baby mama? Royce. Yeah, she's Royce. That's who he is.
I'm just saying.
No,
I'll let you finish your thought, Graham. Was that it?
That was it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna shoot it to the chat. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it to the chat. G Nation had a really good question.
Okay.
Do you guys think Paul Heyman and Eric Bischoff would have done the same thing in the 90s if social media would have existed back then? Yeah.
Yes.
I think Paul Heyman, if social media would have existed back then, ECW would still be up and running right now, bro.
Oh my God. My God!
Didn't Paul Heyman go off on the Spike executives while he was on Spike or TNN or whatever it was at the time?
Yeah, because they was hoeing him. They were hoeing him. They were hoeing this man. Like, bro, you're putting me on at 1 a.m. Like I said, you're putting me on at 1 a.m. right after TMZ. Like, bro,
the best interview about Vanilla Ice. You kidding me?
Yeah. Right after that, like, bro, they was hoeing him, and on top of that, you're actively making a TV deal in my face.
Bro, you got me on BET Action right now. All right, that's on channel 60 on the hot box. How you got me on BET Action?
But Eric Bischoff would have been doing exactly what Tony Khan is doing right now, and Paul Heyman would have just been taking shots at everybody, and it would have been hilarious. So yeah,
Eric
I think
Bischoff
they most
is
definitely
doing exactly what Tony Khan is, because there ain't nobody asked Eric Bischoff shit either, nigga. You can shut the hell up too, nigga. Like, who asked you anything, bro? Like, nobody asked you shit. You just want to pile on, nigga. Like, he's the last nigga to jump on the pile that gets you the 15-yard penalty in the game. Like, all right, necessary roughness, nigga. like, Eric, who asked you, nigga? Nobody asked you shit. WWE is not gonna hire you again.
There was a comment
You don't want to get hired.
that I read by one of our followers, and actually she didn't even like tweet this to us. I just noticed that she had stated this, and I want to get you guys' opinion on this. Right, this was her thoughts. This is from Casey at the Line Drive. She says, "Here's what happened. A network admin tried to meme like everyone else has done with TK's match rating comment. He got mad and attacked a talent in the process who did nothing to warrant it. This wasn't an AEW thing. This wasn't a WWE thing. This was an issue of people mocking him and him alone. He's not defending the company. He's upset that people don't see him as cool." What do you guys think?
You need to get some more money, nigga, and give some money out. You know what I'm saying? when people don't think that you're cool, usually you got to buy people stuff. All right, so start giving us some free pay-per-views, and then maybe you'll be. Remember the non-cool dude in high school who just like, yo, man, you guys want some lunch? You be like, all right, nigga, cool. And like he had a car and shit, and then he'd give you like rides and shit. Like that's who he is, though. He's the cool rich dude. Like, but they have an episode. I seen an episode of Smart Guy just like this. You know what I mean? This nigga Marcus had to hang out with this dude because he had hella money. I'm like, come on, dog. Like they already look at you as a nepo baby anyway. Like this shit, like they look at AEW as a Christmas gift to you. Like, okay, you can finally have your wrestling company, son. And say we finally got rid of Yannick Ngakoue, and now we can afford it.
There you go.
Yeah, most definitely. That's like, bro, you can't just be blowing up at people because someone makes a joke at it, like as something that you say. Like, you don't own like asking somebody what's the cage match rating. You don't own Taco Tuesday, LeBron. You can't trademark that. Like, bro, what are we doing?
He tried it too. Like, man, like, and then you can't bring up a win-loss record, you know what I'm saying, where you're literally in charge of who wins and who loses, motherfucker. Like, you think we don't know that? Wrestling's predetermined by G. Like, he's 28-1. Yeah, because of you. And Taz.
Bro, at the end of the day, this needs to be something like I'm not even like joking with the Bryan Danielson like memes of him in the suit, like staring down people or whatever. Like this is a conversation that really needs to be had. Like somebody needs to sit down with this man and be like, hey, you can't be doing that. Like, because this is something that a conversation somebody should have sat down and had with him when he did this to Big Swole. Like, and I'm not even trying, like, I'm not trying to like stand on a soapbox or anything like that. But like, bro, this is a conversation your crew should have had with you back then. They should have been like, bro, you need to be easy with the Twitter fingers. You can't disparage talent like and like call out like their like abilities or anything like that.
He kind of can if he wants to.
Yeah, I'm the owner, nigga. Do what the fuck I want.
He's not a,
you know what
he's not a publicly traded company like the WWE. He does not have to adhere to the same types of rules, regulations, and forward-facing company policy that y'all think that he should adhere to.
But
you don't have to do none of that.
But here's the thing:
when somebody calls you out on that shit,
I'm just if this nigga want to be Mark Cuban, he could be Mark Cuban. I don't know, nigga. Shit.
Here's the thing. Yeah, you want people to hold you in the same conversation as WWE. You wouldn't see Triple H going out there and saying like, hey, reason why we fired this nigga because he was trash. That's not a tweet that would ever be up.
But
you want someone to hold them.
But hold on, though. But you saw Triple H go on the Hall of Fame talking about that bitch ass T-shirt company, that pissant company. You seen Triple H go on the what was it, the Worlds Collide show that they did right before All Out? Was like, follow that, my friends. What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna have a good show tonight or no?
I got another one. I got another one for you.
Get another one. I'm out.
You said like, yo.
Shut up. Yeah, I'm tired of y'all niggas arguing without me inside. I'm arguing with both y'all niggas.
I hate dealing with this guy.
What's up, nigga? Get in. I got something for you too. Just let's go.
Oh,
no, please, come on.
Because you see, like, yo, that is competition between two companies.
Yeah.
Pepsi and Coke can say like, oh yeah, Pepsi is nasty, or Coke can say like, oh, like, you know, you wouldn't want to drink anything from over there, whatever. At the end of the day, I'm not taking a shot at somebody that you got working over there. I'm like, oh yeah, the guy down in the who's bottling the drinks at factory number like 87. Oh, that nigga can't do his job right. This nigga be like the drinks are spilling out of the side of it. Like we're not taking personal shots at people. We're talking about the company. It's a competition. I'm not personally calling out talent.
That's the thing.
Oh, so it was a personal. It was a personal shot.
It wasn't personal. I think he was on a tirade.
Because Jinder Mahal is this nigga's real name, right?
Yeah, I think he was just on a tirade. I think he was just on a tirade, and then and everybody was just catching shots in the face. You know what I mean?
I think Tony Khan thinks this is a way to drum up interest for Dynamite. That's what I think.
Like Aaron Rodgers.
I think this is Tony Khan saying, "Oh, this is a bit now because my tweets gain traction. My tweets get people talking. When I shoot, people want to know why I'm shooting. You feel me? So I feel like he does it because he know niggas gonna talk about it.
And guess what you end up looking like? You end up looking like another NFL person, Jim Irsay. And guess what they say that you have in common? Pepsi. So I mean, dang, bro. You just look unhinged right now. You look like you don't know how to. Like you don't know how to control your own emotions, and that's what makes people say, like, how can you control an entire locker room if you can't even control your own emotions?
You know what you do? You take the storyline that they had in NXT where Samoa Joe was William Regal's backup and his security, and you say, you know what? He protected me when I feared for my life, and I'm gonna make him my world champion. And then Samoa Joe's gonna tell y'all, hey, tweet about shit if you want to, but get in my face, I'm gonna slap one of you bitch ass niggas.
Choke you out.
Y'all heard what Who Kid said on the Jim and Sam show when he was talking about the brawl out shit? I'm not brawl out, excuse me. When he was talking about what happened at All In.
You screaming your gun jammed?
He said, yo, the Swerve and Darby and Sting and them, that match was next. You feel me? So he was like, all right, cool. We I'm around the area, you feel me? And then, you know what I'm saying? They came in all bleeding from the shit, and it was a whole nother wrestling match. He was like, I'm talking about DDT. He was like, the big Hawaiian dude was like, yo, everybody stop this shit. Get out there, do your fucking work. And I'm like, the big Hawaiian dude. I'm like, oh, Samoa Joe. I'm like, they're just giving this nigga a check. He has no idea who any of these niggas are back here, bro.
Nah, not at all.
Shout out to Who Kid, man. Shout out to Who Kid.
I love it.
It's great.
Look, there was poison around us all. He probably didn't know what was going on. He was like, what in the world? He's like, man, this punk is over here beating up the dude from the jungle. Like, I don't know what's going on right now. Like, it's crazy. I had to ask AJ what was going on. AJ's like, I don't know none of these niggas.
See, David in the chat says, I'm looking at Hook's last couple of matches, and I would just like to say he has a trash catalog to be going after world titles. Yeah, Hook has only had 2 singles matches since All In, since August. So,
dang, man, y'all say he's stat pad?
No, the thing is, like, you can, like, Hook can do whatever you want. Like, but if you're the champion, blood, you're supposed to fight whoever you want. And Hook, that drums up interest. Like, I fuck with Hook. You know what I mean? Like, I think he's hilarious. Yeah, I think he's hilarious. I think the way I think Hook is the perfect. I think he's like fucking like mini Goldberg. Like, that's how you should book him. But bro, you should build him up instead of trying to tear somebody else down. You don't have to tear nobody else down to build up your own person. Is what I'm trying to say. Like you look real sensitive.
Bro, outside of the hold on, you go.
Last thing I can say, and you can close out.
All right, cool.
It doesn't really matter either way. Hook, Jinder Mahal, neither one of these situations actually fucking matter because they both finna lose. So,
good job. Yeah.
What does it matter? What does it matter, TK? Shut up, bro. Y'all, you finna book Hook to lose, and they finna book Jinder to lose. What are we talking about here?
Bro, facts. And like, last thing I'm gonna say about it is like, if you know that most of the people that are making these disparaging comments about like you like booking Hook to win the match and saying like, oh, y'all don't got a problem with Jinder winning it. There are a multitude of people who were tweeting when Raw was on, why is Jinder getting a title shot? This nigga Jinder don't do anything. He's just showing up. And you've turned this man into a hero because they know that you don't like him. So you're doing them a service, and at the same time, like I said, it's people who are making these comments about, oh, why y'all bringing on Hook? Why y'all having Hook in a match? Like, bro, it's just a title match. Like, bro, like, and I don't think anybody would have a real problem with it on the actual AEW's fan side if you didn't try to act like this shit was a real sport. If you didn't do rankings, if you didn't have like a win-loss record or whatever, I think people would be more like in tune to be like, okay, well, this person getting a title match, cool, whatever. But at the end of the day, the only ones who are making these like hardcore comments about like, oh, this is stupid, are people who don't like your company anyway. And I think you can, and for someone who spends as much time online as Tony Khan, because I know he sees like all the tweets and everything like that, you know who fucks with the company, you know who doesn't fuck with the company. You know good and damn well that no one likes Jinder. So why are you going out here acting like people are like putting Jinder on their shoulder and be like, yeah, this man deserves a title match? Like, bro, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing?